What's up, guys? So today I wanted to talk about my new Harbor Freight 3-drawer cart. So I've been getting a ton of questions about this on Facebook, and I wanted to make a little video on how I did it. So obviously I contacted Harbor Freight. They do not sell any parts for these carts online or through their customer service. So if you want to do this mod, you're gonna have to buy 2 carts, or 3, I guess, in total. I really needed the space, the roll around space. Things move quickly in this shop, so I want to be able to take this, put it over on that bay if I need to work over here, or vice versa. If I pull something in over there, I want to be able to move everything over here. So that's the point of the carts. I got them for a really good deal, and I want to show you guys how I put this whole thing together, because this was kind of like an impulse. It wasn't like my plan when I was buying these, and then I figured out that it would fit almost perfectly. So yeah, I've made this now. So raising the bottom, I have just some 2x4s on their sides, and it's built kind of in a square, so that I could sink some sheet metal screws into them. So I have 4 in each side. So this bottom box is bolted down to the wood, and then the wood is bolted through the cart. So I don't see this bottom portion going anywhere. My biggest problem with using this was there isn't a good way to bolt down, and I got some wood stain on it already. There isn't a good way to bolt down the back portion. If you look back here, you're probably not going to be able to see it very well. The lip for the, and I'll try to pull this drawer out with one hand. It's not going to really happen, but the lip that goes in the back, and I can't really get a good view at it. I guess this will kind of show you. So this bottom lip up top here is a lot smaller than the top lip is a lot smaller than the bottom lip. So what you're gonna run into is this smaller lip on the top. You can't actually put a screw or a bolt into it and then use a nut. And it's just not gonna spin because it's too close to that sidewall. And the metal that they give you is very thin. So what I decided to do was kind of make these brackets, and they were from something else, so I just kind of bent them. But as you can see right here, that is pretty much how much space you have to work with that last lip. So like, you have no room. You're pretty much already pushing out on the back of the box, and I did it twice for both of the bolts, and it's just not working very well. So my plan for that is to get some smaller bolts and then kind of paint these brackets and bolt them together so that they go like this. And I'm not sure if I want to drop this drawer yet, or if I want to raise the 2x4s so that everything is flush. Because as you can see, there is a little bit of a lip on the bottom there. So if I raise it up, I should be able to, sorry, I got bugs flying on me, but I should be able to lose that gap and not have to go crazy with welding and doing a bunch of other fabricating and stuff. So my current plan is to move that bottom portion up maybe like an inch somehow, and then make it so that you can't see the wood on the bottom. That's my biggest gripe right now. I want to cover this up somehow, and then if I do raise it an inch, it's obviously going to be a lot more exposed, so I'm going to have to find a way to cover that up. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. I was playing around with some ideas, taking a couple side tables, now that they're on clearance, cutting them up and putting them like that. I'm not really sure how I want to do it yet, but kind of brainstorming. And then these came out awesome. I actually really like these carts. They give you a lot more space. So if you're like very good at metalwork, you could probably very easily make 2 more shelves for these and make them like 3-tier carts. I'm gonna leave them 2-tier because I like having the taller space so I can fit like buckets and things like that underneath and not be restricted by the drawer. So that is pretty much, yeah, all that little update I did. So the reason I made this is basically just to have like a mobile small part storage. So up here I have all my stuff for the rails that I use, the Ulsa rails, and then all my hose clamps, and then this is just some miscellaneous bullshit for now. And down here, these are gonna be all nuts, bolts, and air fittings. So I have like some screws. Those are just wire hiders. Nuts, bolts, washers. I'm working on expanding this, some nails for the shop. And then up top here, I took some stuff out of the Cornwell. So like this was my goal, but this is now completely empty for the most part. I mean, this will turn into an extension drawer and then these will move down. This is completely empty. And this looks way more clean now. It's not just a mess of crap everywhere. So I'm happy with that. And this is not, you're not supposed to see that. So anyway, this is just all stuff from the Cornwell, some extra bits and wire brushes, picks, scissors. This stuff has to go back on my BMW. And then I am working on making a zip tie holder for the shop out of some PVC pipe. So you'll be seeing that pretty soon as well. I forgot I had the side table on there. It does, Jesus Christ, everything's falling. It does get a little bit racked when like, so if you move it around a ton, just know like the casters aren't meant for this much weight. So I'm guessing at some point the casters are probably gonna fail. And when they do, I have plans to put some bigger casters on it, but we'll see what fails first. It's either gonna be the casters or the metal on the bottom. Because these aren't super thick metal, to be completely honest. So, but this isn't gonna get moved around a ton. It's just a little bit more mobile storage. It gives me places to put small parts on the top, and then I'm gonna put a bunch of magnetic trays on the top so that when I'm grabbing parts, I can just, oh, I need this for today, put it on a magnetic tray, and then I can just grab the tray and go. So that's kind of the plan for all that. Got the jack stands under here. This is my bolt bucket, just full of extra bolts that I don't need, coolant, oil, water. This stuff is all going onto the boat at some point, which I'm finishing up now, and then all my coolant stuff. So this is where I keep my rags. But yeah, just a quick little update over here. I also grabbed some new pliers. So these are pretty cool. These are the Easy Reds. They have a couple different companies that make these, but these are called Kiwi pliers. I don't know why, but they're like pistol grip spring-loaded pliers. It was only 28 bucks for the set, I think. Might have even been less. And I paid more than $28 for one pair of pliers. If I'm being completely honest, I don't love this smaller one. I like the bigger Easy Red more. And like I said, I've paid more than $28 for a pair of pliers before, so the fact that it comes in like a foam organizer and it looks all nice, I think that's a really cool set of pliers. I definitely would recommend, if you're looking for something that style, got a couple extra bucks this week, pick those up. And I think that's mostly everything. I'm not super broken up that fell because I'm moving the pegboard over here. So I just gotta make a bracket for that and get it mounted. And yeah, this will come down. I have that pegboard sitting there. That's gonna be the new one. I got all my detailing storage situated. So I just use these little Harbor Freight organizers, and I take all the bins out for that, and then I put the detailing stuff in here. So that's for my company. That's all situated and nice and looks better now. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to do in this little update video. And with that, yeah, I think I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the support. Peace.